Used to be a paper chaser, now this money chasing me. Dedicated to the business, bagging up since 93. Player gotta grind, it's the hustle that be holding me. 100 stats, hundreds to the point I can't fold it. See, I love my white, can't forget my clientele. I even got a thing for my razor and my scale. I do this for my niggas in the greater locked in jail. It's hustle till I die with them boys on my trail. Let me tell you about this game, everybody think they know about. Hustling is the
Welcome to another episode of Back of the Class Podcast, episode 6. RJ, we here, bro. We doing good.
How you been?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm right. Well, not really, because we're going to get into that later.
Right.
We're going to get into that
Can't
later.
wait to get into that.
I'm sure you can't. I'm sure you about to torch me.
Right.
But let's get into what we left off with episode 5.
Okay.
So you kind of left like a hanging question out there. And I've been waiting for this all week just to kind of talk about this episode. Yeah. So your question was, in the last episode, at the end, you asked what was really stopping us. What is stopping us from going to space? Who said we couldn't go to space?
Right.
Who said we couldn't really go out and explore the galaxies and things of that nature, see what's out there? So do you want to kind of go over what you meant, or kind of have an explanation as to why you think it's nothing out there that says we can't do that? Or how you want to do it? Let's rock it out, man. Rock it out.
We know what it said. We know exactly what it say. Don't go into space. We know exactly what it say. And we do know it's a firmament. We do know where we got all this stuff from. It's from religion. But I'm not saying it's all bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it ain't something out there that you don't want to see. It ain't for you. But I do feel like, what's wrong with exploring the universe? That's the curiosity of man. I want to know what's out there. I'm just this small, tiny person in this big universe. I just want to learn more. That's how I feel about that. So I do feel like religion kind of put a cap on your imagination, your consciousness, your thinking, all that. So I just feel like if we just put that in the back seat sometimes and remember this was told to us, we was not put here and we knew this already. It was kind of something we had to learn. I feel like we'll kind of open our horizon to a lot more things.
Absolutely. But my counter argument is, you're right, absolutely right. When it comes to exploring space, seeing what's out there in different universes, things of that nature, that's absolutely right. But why do that when only 60% of the Earth we know? We don't really, we haven't really explored the ins and outs of our own planet. That's, to me, I'm more interested to see what else we got here.
I ain't gonna disagree with you, because I feel the same way. When NASA be talking about they going to do all this shit, I be like, well, why y'all don't tell me what's in the ocean?
Exactly.
Or
we haven't
Antarctica.
even touched the deepest levels of the ocean. We haven't, as creatures down there, we haven't even, when there's no name for them yet.
Real talk.
So when you go looking at shit you don't know nothing about.
Right.
On planets that you have no idea what's there,
For sure.
what's waiting for you to come. Might already know that you planning on coming. And plus, based off, if you didn't want to just talk about science and stuff like that, based on where it's at, this planet is tailor-made for human people to be here.
Real talk.
Every other planet, it has its difficulties for actual life. Like look at Mars. You have to go out there and test to see can you live there? You have to test it. It's a process. When you go on different planets and you're trying to do stuff like that, it's a process. It's a reason why Earth is tailor-made for human species to be on this planet. And if you going looking for different stuff to go live on different planets when it's not where you can't, like your ecosystem can't do it, like your body can't withstand it, like you don't even know the systems of this planet, and you want to start all the way over when you don't even know all the details of your planet. You don't take care of your planet. You don't take care of the wildlife. You don't take care of your natural habitat that you got. You're going to go to a different planet, don't know nothing about it, and just think that you're going to rule it. To me, that's kind of stupid. It's more of an ego thing.
Yeah, but I'm not on no man ego. I'm talking about, who said we're going to live there? I just want to build with the other organisms. Yeah, that's what they saying. I'm talking about what I'm saying. I understand.
Okay, so what's the purpose of going
I
there?
understand what you're saying. When they be talking about building life on other planets, I feel like what they going to do, bomb this one so we ain't going to have nowhere to live?
Exactly.
I feel you on that. But I'm talking about, like, with the other creatures, like, you think that we was just put here? You don't think we was like, I think black people might be able to, and other people, not just black people, we probably can survive on other planets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think that we supposed to be trying to live somewhere though. We was born here for here. But I do feel like it's more intelligence out there that we're not connected to now. And then you saying taking care of the wildlife, we don't know how to now. We're not intact with that ancient knowledge that we used to have.
That's
or whatever.
the point. That's my point.
Okay, but if we connect with some other organisms that's not from this realm, maybe we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what we need. Some, alien connection. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it's so conspiracy wise, but on some real stuff like, bro, maybe we need to talk to another, you know what I'm saying? Tell us what the future look like or tell us something that we don't know. But we can't trust them though. That's for one thing. Exactly. Don't go out there thinking that it's sweet because it ain't. But, just like it's bad, it's good too. So, you got a wild card.
I mean, that's absolutely
just
right.
That.
I mean, that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
I agree. But at the same time, with that being said, you going to a place you have now you got to look at it from their perspective. If it is a dare, you got to look at it from their perspective.
Yeah.
You coming from your planet to their planet, invading their privacy, invading their area.
It look like you're trying to conquer something.
Exactly. And then on top of that, the whole purpose of you, especially the whole purpose or the purposes of what they saying they're going to these different planets and areas of solar system for, you don't know how it might look for that planet. When you go to that planet, they might think you invading their privacy,
right,
invading their living area. And my whole point was, hey, why, if you're not looking, well, the whole point of you going over there, at least that's what you're saying to us, the whole point of you going over there to see what's going on in that part of the world, well, not the part of the world, but that part of the ecosystem, that part of the solar system,
right,
that part of the universe, you going out there to see if it's more habitat places for us to stay, places for human beings to function and have some type of societal role in that planet, on that planet.
Right.
So if that's the case, then, well, if it's not the case, if you're just going over there to explore, what are you going over there for? I mean, you're just going over there to look and then come back. I mean, you window shopping? I mean, basically what you're doing.
Right. I agree with what you're saying, bro. I get exactly what you're saying. But that's what the government talking about. I'm talking about just the normal person like me. Like, I ain't going over there and be like, bro, I'm trying to bring my brother and my sister and my cousin and my mama. Nah, that's not what we doing. I just want to know something. Like, tell me how y'all live. I would love to see the culture. I would love to see what y'all eat. I would love to see what make y'all survive. Like, do y'all need water? Like, we need water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what's on the planet consumption? That's true. You know what I'm saying? What kind of y'all eat green beans too? You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
look how they think. Look, sorry to cut you off. Look how they might look at us. Like, they might know our people.
Yeah,
and
pretty sure that all of them do.
Exactly. So if they know that we trying to get information out of them, they might know that information might be turned against them in the future. That's just the nature of our people.
I was just about to say, yeah, with the nature of humankind now, though, I don't think humans always started off on some primitive stuff. I don't care what nobody tell me. I feel like we have too much intelligence of consciousness to be like, oh, today I'm going to conquer everyone and I'm going to make them follow my laws and we're going to all live by money. Bro, that had to come from somewhere else. And I really think that came from another planet or something, because that don't sound like something a human would want to do, bro. When I wake up, I be like, damn, my throat dry. I need some water. I ain't about to think about, boy, everybody need water. Let me charge them for this water. That's crazy, bro. That's like demonic to me in a sense. So it's like, I just feel like it's intelligence out there and we just got to look for it. But I do feel where you coming from, talking about going to somebody else's planet and thinking you about to learn something. But I feel like it's a way to do everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how they learned it. I feel like that's how we learned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we need the whole universe. We don't just need Earth. We need Mars too. We need all of them. You know what I'm saying? It all makes one. So I feel like we should be connected.
I mean, that's absolutely right. But my whole point, I mean, the way we are, the way our planet is, the way our people function, and I'm not just saying that's true now, but obviously, it might not be what it was, but since we here now, and since this is how our people is now, this is how the world is now, we can't even get our shit together on our own planet for the betterment of the planet. We can't sit down and have necessary conversations to stop wars and stop pollution, stop some of the stuff that's going on right now. We can't even have the conversation in-house. We're going to go to a different planet where they got their own shit going on. Don't know how their system function, don't know who the top dog, who really this, who really that. You go over there asking questions, trying to get information. Okay, so when you go over there asking questions, trying to get information, you expect them. And if they got this intelligence that's deeper than ours, I'm sure they've been monitoring what we've been doing.
Of course.
So if they realize that these are the type of people that we are, they might not recognize the people that we used to be, the people that they used to be monitoring who was a little bit more civilized.
Right.
Now they see this generation of people, this species that we have right now. They see how our society is. Why would they trust us? And if they trust us, how can we not gonna turn on them in the future? That's just how we are. For some reason, that's how we are. Especially when it comes to the superiority of our people.
Right.
If we in a situation where we need to be supreme over something, and it's like a do or die situation. We're gonna do it. I mean, that's just. Right now, just the mindset of our people.
Right, because we still stuck in the fight or flight mode.
Exactly.
We're still stuck at the bottom basics of our brain. We haven't even came into consciousness with the higher level of our brain. We still at the bottom.
Exactly.
So I agree exactly with everything you're saying. My bad. But I still feel like there's nothing wrong with us trying to gain more consciousness or more awareness to where we at in this universe.
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's nothing wrong
what
with
we
that.
Hold on. Go ahead. What we're gonna do? Call them here? I feel like some of these niggas deserve to go to another planet. They messing up the Earth. They need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I feel like they gotta go. So that's just how I feel about that.
I mean, but at the same time, they're messing up the Earth.
That's what they did to America.
That's true. But at the same time, if they mess up the whole Earth, which is the way that things are going, more sooner than later. So, and messing up the Earth might not just be wars, anything like that, pollution, global warming. I mean, stuff like that, where you're not taking care of what you need to take care of. You messing up the planet causes issues like this to happen. So now we have to go. Now we're in a situation, we're in a do or die situation. We have to go to Mars or any other planet or any other moon or whatever that's closest to us. For us, billions of people to have some type of civilization, and that could be a reason why the population is where it is right now. So the people that will survive all this have to have some type of civilized world, because the Earth is corrupted. You can't live there. The civilization is not there. You can't grow crops. The oxygen is down. You can't eat. I mean, things are just polluted.
I agree with you saying.
So I mean, you go into a different planet and you just destroyed your planet. And you go into a different planet, and you expect them to want you. They're going to open you up with open arms. They've been monitoring you, knowing what's going on, know what you're doing. They're going to teach you their way of life, their technology, how they operate. With our mindset, seeing what we just did to our own planet. And we doing that to the same people that we are. We all wake up every day. We all go to sleep every day. Right. We doing this to the same people that we are on this planet. In a different civilization, they might not be against each other. The whole planet might be one. Right. And they all might want everybody to win. And we go into a different planet with different governments, different laws, different legislation.
Different energy.
I mean, just exactly different mindsets, different corruption. I mean, some people dictatorship. Right. Some people democracy. Some people vote. Some people spend money. I mean, some people have to do this. Some people have to be poor. Some people have to live under this system. Yeah. I mean,
I get what you're saying though, but
it's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. So let's go from your perspective.
Okay.
What do you think we should do if the Earth blow up?
I mean, what the hell can we do? Why? I mean, in my opinion, why would you have it blow up?
I'm not saying I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. But you can see that the ruling powers in this government, and not even just this government, the whole world, it's a bully game. It's about money and oil and gold. But they're gonna tell you it was about something religious or something crazy, but it really be having a whole nother backstory than you even know about. It's really about money or something.
Exactly.
So what you think gonna do if it's out of our hands? We're not in the government. What you think? What you gonna do?
I mean, what the hell can I do?
Okay, so
what can I do?
You went try to learn something else. Be like, bro, I already know that they already know that we blew up our planet. I know they don't want no business with no humans.
I'm not gonna try. I'm just saying, I'm looking at it from my perspective. Obviously, I'm gonna try because I have no other option.
You see what I'm saying?
But at the same time, when I look at it from their perspective, looking at me, why
stupid.
would I do that? Why would I trust you? I mean, coming from where you just came from, you literally just ruined your shit. And you gonna come to my shit and then expect me to just I'm just gonna be harmony here. I got a room for you. You can learn how we operate on our planet, our people. You're not a part of people don't have that mindset sometimes. And honestly, the people who have that mindset through history, who have that mindset, we're gonna share our experiences, we're gonna share how we do things. Normally they're the people that get killed in the end. I mean, that's the truth. Normally that's the people who get killed in the end.
Because they was around shiesties.
Exactly. So, you just proved my point. You don't think they're going to be thinking we shiesty?
But they shiesty.
But listen.
We need survival. It's all about survival.
Okay, they know that. And that's my point. We all about survival. So we in that situation with them on they shit. All we're thinking about survival. They surviving. They thriving. They doing good. They straight. They don't need shit from us. Right. We coming to them. And if we're in a situation where we got too many human beings, we got too many people on this planet, we need to. I'm just saying, if we was in a situation where we got all these people, and all we need to do is survive, if it comes down to us and them, we killing them. It's over with. They done.
Of course, but I don't think it can happen like that. And back to what you were saying, do you think that aliens came here?
I'm sure.
There's somebody in the government. Their whole job is to talk to, foreign aliens or whatever you want to call that. So let's just go to where they going. They came from here, so we get on your hotel. Let's go over there. We might not be able to send 8 billion people, but listen, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get in where you fit in.
I mean, I absolutely agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I just don't think
it's smart.
It's smart.
It don't sound smart, but when it's time to survive, you gotta survive.
It's smart when you're trying to survive.
And the people that's destroying the earth, they gotta go. You know, let's send them to the planets of our ops or something. Somebody that hate humans. Let's send them there. Bill Gates, all of them. Yes, I'm saying their name. All of them. You know, I'm just say one today though. You know what I'm saying? I just need one on my coattail today. But like all these people that's trying to rule the world and kill people systematically, yeah, they can go somewhere.
I mean, I agree with that 100%. When it comes to those type of people who do stuff like that, that's 100%. But my mindset is just strictly how history repeats itself. It always does.
Because we don't know it. That's why I keep repeating ourselves.
I mean,
if that
true.
even makes sense.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
We don't really be knowing the backstory. So that's why it was the World War I and the World War II. But they ain't tell you they had planned all these wars out before they even did them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I absolutely agree when it comes to
history is a joke, but it's real though.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But it's a joke, because it's so recurring. Some of the same stuff always happens.
Because the same people doing it, bro.
Exactly. So I mean, that's my point. Yeah. The same people that this whole conclusion, the same people that's always doing it will be the same people asking for help in the future. And how can the other beings might not be able to trust them because they know that you're the same people who do some shitey shit.
I don't.
I look at it like that.
I don't know. I'm not jiggy with that, bro.
I mean, because I would be the same if I was a supernatural being or alien, whatever.
I feel what you're saying, bro. But the people that did it, they have to know, like, oh, these people, they just casualties of war, and they might still not mess with you or whatever. But still, like,
okay, but it might be a peaceful society. You're a casualty of war. Your planet was a part of that war. Your culture is a part of that's your culture. Unfortunately, that's your mindset. That's your culture.
I know what you're saying.
Your world.
From that world,
exactly. And their perspective is always it's a stereotypical thing. It might be. I don't know. I mean, but in my mind, it's be a stereotypical thing.
I'm gonna try another planet.
What
if
other
I
planet
can make it in the time.
I mean, I'm saying like. At this point, you might as well go ahead and cut it off.
Bro, it's Elon Musk gonna be traveling through the space hotboxing. You feel me? What I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the only option you got. Yeah. At this point, I mean, but this conversation is so deep because at this point, like you said, it's based religion wise. That's what we kind of been taught when it comes to, what we supposed to do, taking care of our planet, stuff like that.
But where has that got us though?
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
I mean, okay. If you really want to get into religion and stuff like that, if you want to get to that point.
I don't really want to.
I'm not.
tired of arguing with people.
I know you don't, but at the same time, I mean, I think it's necessary. My point of view, obviously I'm a Christian, I believe in God and Jesus and all that. So my point of view is this wouldn't have happened if a decision wasn't made. So that's kind of how it was.
I don't understand. We're going to be facing the same decision in the end, right?
I mean, but...
If that's true...
Okay, go ahead.
Think about it from your perspective, right?
Okay,
let's say you had a son. This is crazy. Say if you had a son. You going to give up your son for me to live? Just so that they don't even make no damn sense. Let's be honest, bro. Like, they don't even make no sense.
I mean, okay, so... I'm sure you're talking about the Abraham story, right?
I'm talking about all the stories. Well, some of that stuff came from real life stories, and we understand how they researched it and put their own little twist on it. But that twist on it make the whole thing flawed.
I'm be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my
all
challenge,
the translations, how all these books was written after Jesus was supposedly dead. Like, how you talk to the nigga if the nigga was dead or he came to you in a dream? Like, bro, that's none and void. That means you crazy. You was smoking shrooms and like, bro, I don't trust it, bro. I don't trust it. And then the person they got looking like Jesus is a whole felony homosexual. Like, bro,
I mean, at the same time,
King James killed his mama. Like, bro, we ain't about to. I'm not. You can read, man. Listen, that's a. Told you I didn't want to get into it.
I'm just first of all, let me kind of
do your thing, bro. Get it out. Get your thoughts together right now.
You threw a lot right there.
I'm just saying,
I can tell you need to get it off your chest. Well, let me say this. First of all, I'm very honest about my religion or my belief because I'm not gonna say that everything biblical or everything historically biblical is. I don't think everything is factual. I don't think the book itself, the actual writing in the book, has been the pure writing in the book in that period of time is the same pure writing that we have now. I don't think so.
I agree with that too.
So
That's why I can't be the same. That's why you can't be going out sad.
I agree. Like
if you know that this is crazy.
I agree. I 100% agree. My thing, like my personal struggle with Christianity, some of the stuff like that, I just don't understand. Like the God jealousy thing. Like to me, it just kind of don't.
That's a human trait.
I mean, that's my point. Like sometimes
that's a low vibration.
That kind of they don't really make a lot of like to me. And I'm not. I mean, that's just me speaking from. I'm not saying that takes away my belief, but that's me speaking from my own standpoint. Like,
being honest right now.
I don't understand why somebody who has like my full love. I love God. Like my full love, my full commitment. You know, if I love somebody, like on a level that's kind of threatening their level, they're gonna tarnish me on like I can't have a connection with you because you're jealous.
Would you blow up your son?
Would I blow up myself?
Yeah.
What?
For sinning, for just
I mean,
using the brain that you gave him. God, dog, you all right?
I'm sorry, man. You got.
We get some answers out of that. Hey.
I mean, first of all, I mean that situation. It's difficult.
I mean, it is difficult, and I don't want to really like go crazy, but I'm just asking like real questions.
It's genuine though.
It's like in school, they tell you about all the slavery stories, but you can't say, "My grandma didn't tell me that." You know what I'm saying? Like you can't question anything about it at all. So that's just how I feel about that.
I mean, first of all, it's very genuine,
right?
On some real stuff. I mean, conversational wise, it's very genuine because we can have a serious conversation about religion, and people. I mean, it's kind of fear for some reason. Like people afraid to really say how they feel about certain things. Like me, on some real stuff, some of the stuff in the Bible kind of make you feel like, okay, well, that ain't really sitting well with me. Like but at the same time, my relationship or my belief isn't really. I mean, it's biblical in a standpoint, but it's more spiritual. Like I really, because like you said, we grew up learning about the Bible, We had to be taught that Bible study Wednesday, Sunday. I mean, children's church. We already know how it is. That was kind of put in our essence. Mm-hmm. But we was born to know not to kill your mama. I mean, that's our essence. I mean, we was born with that spirit of right from wrong.
My mama used to always tell me, "You know right from wrong."
Exactly.
And so anytime before I do something I know wrong, I know my mama told me that.
Exactly.
She created me. Like she's telling me. I know right from wrong.
It's a gut feeling, though, right?
It's a gut feeling. It's common sense. So we can go back to humankind then. It's common sense that this can't be like natural to humans, all this destruction. You know what I'm saying? But apparently we need a book to tell us that, if you do something bad, bro, the whole earth's going to be in ashes. And it's going to happen. But you don't know when I'm coming. But make sure you repent and tell me you forgive me. But and you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying in spirituality you're not supposed to ask for like guidance or like forgiveness for something that you holding on to. You are supposed to do that, but I'm not saying you need another person outside of yourself to do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Bible got some real good stuff in it, real good teachings, but that's just making you like, just because I give you a whole lot of good and I give you some bad with them, I'm just gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
It's all. First of all, I agree. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. But at the same time, when it comes to stuff like that, what makes the Bible to me genuine is because of what obviously the stories that it's telling. But when I also think about certain situations in my life that I needed a real genuine sign of what, like when I really needed the question. Like to me, it's like a do or die situation.
Right.
Like, I mean, obviously, if you believe in God, you really don't need it. It's always about faith. It's faith. Like you have to have faith and seeing something that's not really visible. So it's faith. I mean, that's true. Seeing something that's not really visible, it's a faith thing. So obviously, when you challenging that faith, and you in a moment where you like, okay, well, my life is in shit. Like my life is in shambles. I don't know where the hell I'm going in life. Like right. I need to really know that you really here because I feel like I'm just wasting my time.
Right.
And in me, that's a genuine moment.
Right.
Because everybody has had that moment where it's like, okay, what the hell am I doing? This don't really feel like I feel like I'm wasting my time on some real genuine. So when you having that moment, like the times where I think that really solidified my belief or his existence to me is every time I was in that moment, it was always something that was justified. And whatever moment it was, it might have been a serious situation in my life that I needed answer to or I needed clarity on. But at the same time, it was always there. And even if it wasn't always there, it was always a lesson behind it. Some things that I failed and I thought that I should have won, it was a lesson behind it. And when I came and did it again, it was there. Some people might call it luck. Some people might call it a gut feeling. My definition of it is God, and I mean that's spiritual. That's all spiritual.
That's your force. That's your.
I mean, again, and like you said, people don't. I mean, people kind of look at it from a human lens, but again, we got a third eye. That third eye is spiritual. So I mean, you have to look at it from that point. Like you have to look at it from that point. When you look at it from emotion, when you look at it from a human emotion and human understanding, obviously everything ain't gonna make a lot of sense because we look at it from our perspective and our lifestyle. That don't really make a lot of sense. I'm gonna do this for you, a human being. You know, I'm gonna do this for you. Like I have this connection to my son, or I have this connection with this person. I'm gonna do this for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have never seen you before in my life. You know what I'm saying? On some real stuff. And when you look at it from a spiritual standpoint, like from a real deep spiritual standpoint, it kind of gives you a real understanding of what that stuff is about. To me, it's just more spiritual. I'm be honest with you. I've never been good at just sitting there reading the Bible, and that's just going to justify my belief. To me, it's just reading the book. I can read a book all day long. If I don't really feel like this is really me, if I don't feel like if I don't see no proof in my life, I mean, because I'm not the Bible. Ain't nobody talking to me. I don't hear no, Vartavius, go. I don't hear none of that.
Never will unless you talking to yourself.
I'm just saying. So, I mean, on some real stuff. And in Bible tech, in the context of Bible, you hear stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And real accounts of stuff like that where miraculous things was happening when you heard the voice of God, really, and you seen miracles happen really in your face. Yeah. And obviously, there's a lot of prophecies in the Bible that's really happening right now on some real stuff. I mean, so when you look at that, yes, it's more evidence as to why. And then you look at the world, you look at our bodies, how we shape, how we form, the functions of our body. You can't. I mean, that ain't coming from no Big Bang Theory. I don't believe that either. So I mean, you don't the complexity, the actual artistry of what we are as an essence. Like, I mean, the way our body is functioned, the way our solar system, I mean, the ecosystem, the whole thing. Everything in this damn planet, everything on this world, everything in this existence, the way it's just functioned together. I mean, it don't really make a lot of sense as to why it isn't a creator. I mean, something has to be. I mean, this has to be created. I don't disagree with what you're saying at all. I mean, the way that we birth, the process of us being birthed, all the things that happen, through life. I mean, it just don't. I just can never. I mean, listening to science class and in class, they be sitting there telling you about how it was an atom and it hit, and then just out of darkness, it's a planet. I
think that's just like the Bible, though. It's not telling you the whole story.
It's not telling you the whole story, but at the same time, like it leaves more to be desired, but it sounds so stupid at the same time. Like it sparks your curiosity as to why you telling me this, but it sounds stupid. Like how can you really expect me to believe this? And now you got it in the textbook, you teaching me about this, and I have to actually, like, in order for me to pass this class, I have to act like that's true. Like I have to circle that's true, that's right. I don't believe that in my heart.
Same thing with social studies, but on that same note, how you think people on the outside looking in on religion? Because when I was at my bottom or my lowest and I was tired of how I was feeling, it was totally the opposite. I felt like I had my whole faith into God or religion. I'm going to put God and religion. I'm going to separate the two. And then I got into spirituality, like watching what I think, watching what I eat, like going on fast and stuff like that with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like with more things in spirituality with yourself and your own essence and your own existence or whatever. And that may actually change my life on how I think and look at stuff. Like I always question everything. I look at myself as who I am or whatever. So I feel like people look out the outside looking in like, bro, what can make me believe something besides myself? You know what I'm saying? Or my essence or my ancestors or whatever I came from or my bloodline or whatever. I feel like it's really the same thing. It's just people be given the power, too much power outside of themselves. And like you just said, I want to go back over something you said about the prophecy. I can tell you that I'm going to be off tomorrow for work because I planned it. Would that make me a prophet?
I mean, not necessarily.
Okay, so if I had a whole setup and a whole scheme of how this was going to go and what was going to happen, and I'm playing both sides of the war, would that make me a prophet, or just mean I just set this whole play up?
I mean, this is...
And then after this, we can go into something else.
Okay, I'm just saying, this is for me. This is kind of prophecy for me, or a definition for prophecy for me. So if you tell me, hey, you just walk up and tell me, hey, Vartavius, you going to be a millionaire. Like, you going to have your mama going to be straight.
You will be.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, so people might say that's manifesting it. You might say it. But if you tell me in direct sequence how this going to happen, like you tell me, stop going to school, you're going to stop going to school on April 1st. You're going to start your business on April 7th. and then on April 29th, you're gonna get a big check, and it happens directly how it is. That's prophecy to me.
Yeah,
Because,
I
that's
agree.
prophecy.
I agree.
That's
But
prophecy.
I can't say that the power outside of you did that.
I mean, how would you know that?
Because you just said it.
I mean, but how would you know that?
I don't know. Some people feel things. I don't know.
I mean,
or
but-
they set it up, or that person was paying you the money.
I mean,
you know what I'm
but-
saying? Like,
I mean, okay, RJ. Seriously, how can you sit? Okay, how can I sit here and tell you, RJ? Listen, on April 1st, you're gonna quit your job. On the apartment that you stay in, your rent gonna be paid. They ain't gonna never charge you another dime. Like the next bill, okay, your next rent is gonna be already paid for. Your car note paid for, and when you get home, your refrigerator gonna be full of groceries. How am I supposed to know that? If I don't know you, how am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. It gotta be something in them. But I'm telling you,
I'm just saying, how am I supposed
if
to know
I
that?
give you a text and say this was gonna happen and this is gonna happen like this, and then you're not gonna know this and this is gonna be like this, bro. If I gave it to you, apparently I got something to do with it.
I mean, but how can you?
What you mean? How
Okay,
can you?
okay,
The
so-
government and the state and the church is all in the same mix.
I mean, RJ,
It's all in the
understand.
same mix.
I mean, but at the same time, you got to go deeper than that. Ain't no way.
Yeah, you can go
Ain't
deeper
no way
than
they
that.
playing that.
Yeah, the way
Ain't
you
no
can
way
go
they
deeper
playing
than
that.
What the stuff
mean,
that they put in the text?
I'm not-
A person put it in the text for the man,
I
and you don't
understand
think that nobody knew.
I'm not saying that. Okay, what I'm saying, obviously somebody knew. 'Cause
Think about
they
it
put there.
logically.
Okay, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Yeah, you can look at it spiritually, but
I mean,
just
but that's what I'm saying. You
spiritually
can't
is
look at
gonna
it
run you
logically.
back to religion. Religion is not spiritual.
I mean,
It's a belief. It's a belief.
a religion is okay. A religion is something. A religion is different.
It is.
It is different. I'm not saying that it's true. All I'm saying is when you have a spiritual connection to your creator, whatever you want to call him. People call him Allah.
Right.
People call. I mean, they.
Arm, leg, arm, head, or something.
I'm just saying.
like that.
Okay, so I mean, people have a spiritual connection to whatever your essence, whatever your creation is. That's 100% true. All I'm saying, religion is man-made. Whoever, I mean, that's 100% right. I'm not
all I be
saying it
saying,
is.
bro.
But what I'm saying is my belief and my spirituality is from the creator. I have a name for it. And that's what it is.
But you
I have a name
banking
for
under
it.
Christianity.
I mean, but the only reason why I'm banking under Christianity is because obviously that's what I grew up under.
Right.
But I told you, Christianity.
My people did too.
And we both, especially in the black community, that's what we grew up under.
It's way too strong.
But at the same time, that is based off a man-made situation.
Exactly.
And obviously, that was years after Christ passed away. And Christ passed away and resurrected. So that account obviously is man-made. The book and things of that nature is man-made.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, and I've told you, that's my challenge because when you look at the Bible, obviously we're not getting the same text and the same things that we've been getting. It's a lot of things missing. A lot of things have been covered
Taken
up.
out.
That's from that point all the way to where we are right now. That's 100% right. And I can never argue against anybody who says that that's the truth. I will never sit here and be delusional and say that the Bible that we got right now is the same Bible that was written in that period of time.
And I agree with that.
And I'm not, and in my opinion, that's 100% true. I can't argue that. But what I'm saying is, when you have that information, and that's very hard, to come up on it, because when you have the information, it's very deep. You have to challenge yourself to go deeper spiritual, because you can't trust. I mean, and honestly, you can't really trust everything in the Bible.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, and I hate to say it that way because I believe in the Bible. I believe in the actual
That's
story of the
respectable.
Bible.
I can respect that
But
about
at the same time, when you have that mindset, okay, well, in reality, this is a book that was written by somebody. And
multiple people,
and
apparently.
and it was a multiple accordance, and some of these people was writing these books after they just word of mouth. Things
Yeah, exactly.
if you want to go back to a realistic human situation right now, you might tell me a story, I might tell them a story, and you might give me a whole full detailed story. I give them what I heard and what my mind is telling me,
Right.
and now I'm telling more people that, and they gonna keep saucing it up. I might tell you. I mean, you might tell me. You beat somebody's ass at the club, you hit him upside the head with a bottle. I might tell my homeboy, oh, well, you hit him upside the head with some keys or something like that. My mind's gonna throw something in there, or it's gonna leave something out. So when I'm putting it on paper, and it's throughout years and different translations, and different languages and different people who writing it with different agendas, and people who really didn't want some of the things that we need to know, especially about our people, especially about some of the stuff like science and things of that nature that might actually give us a better understanding of our existence, of what we're supposed to be doing. When you don't want people to know that, you're gonna leave that out. So obviously, when you don't have that information to you, and you know you don't have it, you have to go deeper spiritually. So some stuff that you might not know, you have to have a spiritual.
You have to understand.
Yeah, you have to look at it through your third eye. Have an understanding. Have a bond with your third eye.
Right.
On some real stuff.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I really, really do.
I know
But
you
I don't
do.
understand how you saying that pertaining to religion. And let me say something.
Go ahead.
I do believe exactly what you said when you said, and you said so much just now. When you said the Bible was not taken to be literal, I do believe the original text that somebody came up with this idea, it wasn't literally taken to make it a Bible. You know what I'm saying? I really think it's about the universe. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a universal book about the sun and the stars and all that, but I think it's allegorical. It's not literal. I think we take it out of context, and I don't think we're supposed to be worshiping it. I think we're supposed to be using it to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? But I do think the wrong people got their hands on it, and it turned it into a weapon. You know, a war weapon. Brainwashing.
I mean, yeah.
You know,
in a way. I mean,
and then who told everybody in the Bible that bitches want shit? It's too many men in the Bible, and it's all disrespectful to women.
I mean,
that's a red flag.
Kinda.
That's a red flag.
And
But we can move on from this though.
I mean, bro,
we can open that.
Yeah, we got this, bro.
We can open back up on something else. But hey, somebody said bitches want shit. But hey, that's just what I'm saying.
Well, you got
or
man.
women. I'm sorry.
We got to continue this series, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see.
So
that's a good little series, right?
It is because it's so much like you have to uncover. It's so much. I like where we're going. So that's the last 5 minutes. Let's talk about the playoffs. I know you want to, so go ahead.
Yeah, but before we talk about the playoffs, I want to make a disclaimer. I'm not bashing a belief in something significantly greater than us because I honestly think we're all one big great thing. But anyway. I just want to put a emphasis on religion, like the brainwashing of me calling this Christianity or me calling this Muslim or me calling this Jewish or something, bro. This is really brainwashing us and keeping us detached from one another than we should be.
Absolutely. I mean, people don't, from my disclaimer and understanding, I agree with that because people don't understand the religion is most of the causes of war and death and things of that nature.
Yeah,
so
wars.
That's absolutely, and that's a lot of cause of separation.
Yeah.
There's a lot of separation going on in our world because of religion. You go to some of the places that has an Islamic, has an Islamic mindset. You Christian, they chop your damn head off.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So I mean, on some real stuff. So I agree with that. I do think that people have to be a little bit more open when they have conversations about this because, to be honest with you, it's therapy to have conversations about stuff like this. You have to be honest.
mature people, though.
I mean,
because I be talking to people and they be like, and I be like, yo, I shouldn't have seen it. I just keep it off my desk and we ain't got to talk about it.
I mean, at the same time, you have to. I'm not saying be
open
minded. I'm not saying be open minded. I'm just saying you have to. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to be. It's okay to feel concerned.
To want to know more. It's okay for that. Who told us that we not supposed to want to be smarter than who was?
And what people don't understand about God and people don't understand about that, if you really believe in it, He wants you to ask questions. It's welcome.
But religion don't, bro.
I mean, and that's religion.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The next episode,
I'm against religion. I'm
not
not against somebody believing in a creator or something greater than themselves.
Absolutely
I'm talking about these books and King James and the translators of this crazy stuff. But
the next episode, we got. That's
what I'm talking about.
This is what we need to do for the next series. So the part 3 of this series. The next time we talk about this, we need to really break down the difference between a spirituality relationship with the Creator and religion. Yeah. This is what we need to break down because we have to to really get to the really bottom of this.
Some
we have
people
to go to the
think
roots.
their religion is a spirituality. No, that's your form of spirituality that you chose to make it religion.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But hey, we can.
Well, go ahead. Let's get into the playoffs.
Yeah, man. I gotta talk to you about something, man. I seen something crazy on my desk, bro. It seemed that LA was down 0. D-Lo had 0.
Donut iron.
You know, I forgot what Jokic had. I think he had I don't even want to put that on his top, but I think he had a good game. And, you know, this is what happens, bro.
So you just want my response?
Yeah, and I want to ask you a question. It's a two question ask. I'm gonna ask.
All right.
Is this making you feel some type of way about the foreign players coming to the league now?
Foreign players?
Yeah. Because I was talking shit about it a few months ago.
Yeah, I know you were.
And I really respect all the foreign international players, but I just be feeling like, go make your own league and we can play in the Olympics. Don't mess with Americans. But hey, how you feel about that?
I just
Yeah, I'm waiting. Because what is your answer now? What is your excuse for King James now, bro?
I mean, first of all, let me say this.
He's making LA look like trash right now.
First of all, hold on. Let me.
Last time Kobe had a 90 overall center, we won championships, buddy.
Okay, and LeBron didn't.
Nah, that man, I don't count that championship.
Bro, you okay?
I wasn't even thinking about it when I asked you that,
Hold
and
on.
I remember him winning in 2020.
Okay, let me say this.
Yeah, get your thoughts together.
Let me say this. First of all, Denver, congratulations, Denver, because they won the series no matter what. And
Swept.
I mean, if that's
Looking like a
he
sweep.
probably is.
Yeah.
Denver. I mean, I've grown to love the way Denver plays. I mean, they literally the best team in the league. It's the truth.
I gotta call you out on
I mean,
that.
I'm just saying.
You still don't respect the Warriors.
I don't because I did respect the Warriors until. Never mind. Anyway,
You thought about going on Draymond?
no, yeah, I was.
Yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms.
So, listen, I love Nikola Jokic. You know, I love Nikola
Yeah, I
Jokic.
respect
I
Jokic,
mean,
man.
he's a great player, and when you got somebody like that with such a great basketball IQ, there's nothing you can do about
yeah,
it.
it's out of this world.
I mean, and the way Denver is built, I mean, you got Jamal Murray,
Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. Literally a 6'11" Klay Thompson.
Yeah, real talk though.
I mean, the team is built great. The coaching is great.
Yeah, I love that coach, bro.
Exactly.
I
I
love
mean,
that coach.
dude is just the team is
He
just
lit.
built. I mean, they built to win. From last year, obviously last year I didn't take them serious because I really wasn't keeping up with them. I knew they was gonna
You
be a
went
problem.
outside, bro.
I mean, it's the truth. I mean, the Lakers rolling. You know, I'm gonna ride when the Lakers rolling. I'm riding with them. I don't give a damn who in front of us.
I
riding
can't
with
say
them.
you riding with him because you always
Yeah.
talking crap about a player besides
I mean,
LeBron
but
on
at the
the
same
Lakers.
time,
So you
first of
can't
all,
be LeBron
okay.
or Lakers.
First of
You're
all,
riding with LeBron.
first of all, and you're absolutely right. But first of all, hold on. I criticize LeBron when it's time to criticize LeBron. I'm not biased just because of LeBron. When LeBron fuck up, I say it 100%. I will not. Now, don't get me wrong.
Y'all hear that now? We're
I'm
gonna write this down
Don't
in the
get me
books.
wrong, because I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something critical about LeBron in this breakdown. So I'm be a man of my word. When LeBron fuck up, I say it. That's 100%. And that's how a true fan's supposed to be. I ain't gonna just defend them.
Yeah, I do the same with Kobe.
I'm not Proctor.
Yeah.
I can't defend them. You know what I'm saying? I just can't.
You talking about Ghost?
Yeah,
I meant Powell.
I can't defend him.
I like the
So,
Proctor though.
I mean, and he was a good lawyer. He's gonna
Yeah.
defend you. So my thing is, okay, LeBron. For him being 39, obviously him being 39, he did great things. He's doing great things. Now, there's nobody in his
Ever
in his
yeah.
career, ever in their late stages of their career being, expected to carry a team to a championship or at least be a key member to a team going to a
agree with that.
championship. So that's a lot of pressure. But I will say this: with LeBron being who he is, when you're trying to win, you have to you can't be somebody known for IQ and you slacking off assignments. Like it's been too many times. It's been too many times. I've watched the game. I watched every game this playoff from first quarter to fourth quarter. I watched Joker in a post on AD.
Oh yeah.
And
AD is not. My bad to cut
Go
you
ahead.
off. His defense is great, but
Yeah.
only because he's 7 feet tall. His defense is not intense at all.
I'm gonna get to that. I like what you just
I
said.
don't think
So
overrated.
Joker is in the post. He's posting up, backing up AD. He sees Aaron Gordon. LeBron's ball watching, which is if you know basketball, you have basketball IQ. That's the worst thing you can do when you have somebody who's a great passer is ball watch. You have to keep your eye on the ball and
You
the
do,
man
but
because especially when you got
That's
somebody like
LeBron.
Aaron Gordon. That's true, and LeBron has a great basketball IQ, so he should know this. I'm sure you do. So when you got somebody like Aaron Gordon, he's watching Joker.
Yeah.
They have chemistry.
Yeah.
They're teammates. They're champions. He's know when to cut. Know exactly when to cut. He know exactly how to cut. He know exactly the moment. I mean, it's true. He know exactly the moment when to sneak behind you. As soon as he see LeBron turning and looking at Joker, he cut right behind you.
Right.
And it's been too many times where this happened. So Joker get a free assist. Joker get a free layup. Not AG get a free a dunk, alley hoop, layup, whatever, free basket. LeBron. It's. Obviously, with LeBron being so good offensively at his age, people kind of give him slack because he's 39. And I agree with that. I mean, it's to a degree where you can't depend on him to be the greatest basketball player.
You can't expect him to
at
be in
this
the
era.
playoffs punishing next year.
Exactly. And AD, props to AD. He had a great series. He's been playing
giving
great.
that nigga no
I'm giving
props.
props. I mean, bro, because the AD from last
This is the
year.
only season he played.
Hey, at the same time, I give props. I mean,
Give me
because-
$100 million.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I give
give
you 70
props.
games too.
I'm just giving you
I'm
props.
just playing.
I mean,
to be that
yeah.
tall and to be
Going against the MVP, arguably the
I
best
don't
player in the
agree
game.
with him being up there though, bro.
Who, AD?
At all, bro.
talking
Anthony Edwards
Joker?
should have been up there.
I mean,
I'm talking about the MVP race. My bad.
I mean, we gonna have to go. We
Yeah, that's another topic.
Yeah, it is.
Real
but
talk.
with Joker being back-to-back MVP, Finals MVP, just won a championship, one of the best, if not the best basketball player in the game right now, going against him and giving him a hell of a series the way he has and consistently doing it on the defensive and offensive end with LeBron being,
Cap.
I mean, it's the truth. I mean,
It's not.
it's the truth. I mean,
AD ain't gave him no season. Joker out there slow walking on y'all.
I mean, he is, but at the
Man,
end of
he's
the day,
not worried about AD.
I wouldn't be worried about AD if I'm Joker.
Not worried about AD. He's not giving him a good season. On the outside looking in, there's people that watch the Lakers. We looking like, oh, that AD doing good. That's what he was supposed to been doing.
I mean, that's my
LeBron
point.
been trying to get this man the keys.
And that's my point.
He don't want the keys, bro.
Exactly. So
he
when
wanted to
you-
be in the passenger seat.
Exactly. So when you see somebody who want to be in the passenger seat looking like they driving, you give them props when they do right. So I'm gonna give them props because I give them shit when he don't do right. Now D-Lo,
Now I was about to say y'all gotta get D-Lo the keys. Let D-Lo get the keys to the steering wheel.
listen, the only damn thing he getting the keys to is the fucking trash container.
Nah,
Get
bro.
No, bro. No.
Nah, bro. They
This-
did my boy
this-
Klay Thompson like that, so we gotta
Hey,
do y'all like that too.
First of all, okay, let me
Klay Thompson got 4 of them things.
exactly.
bro.
That's my point. Let me get my 2-minute nerve out.
Yeah.
So D-Lo had a great year.
Yeah, he did. He played great.
He had a great year.
Nah, I
100%.
want to say after like holidays,
Yeah,
it really turned up.
He really turned up.
He really turned
but
up.
D-Lo been great this year. So I'm not. D-Lo's been the third best player on the
Oh
Lakers.
my god.
He has.
Okay.
He's been the third.
So you think
statistically.
he's more reliable
in the playoffs?
than
No.
AR-15?
I think through the regular season, yes. In the playoffs, no.
How if he's getting donuts?
I say the playoffs.
I don't
no.
think AR-15 ever had a donut since he been a star.
I mean, AR-15 is a playoff player.
That's what I'm saying.
So
you gotta
I mean,
get that young boy to give him the
again,
keys.
Okay, so my thing with D-Lo is D-Lo last year.
Yeah, he's a very skilled player. I'm not saying he's not skilled,
D-Lo
but I'm
very
saying
skilled.
reliable wise.
This is my problem. So with D-Lo, listen, you have went through this situation. We literally just lost against Nuggets last year in the
Yeah.
playoffs. Got swept. I
But
mean, not
it's-
again, but you averaged 3 points.
Double sweep.
I'm gonna make sure this works. You averaged 3 points.
Janitor
3
sweep.
points, 14% from the field. And then you lost so much money because you couldn't perform in the playoffs. Everybody has had an issue with D-Lo. I always said the only problem with D-Lo is he give you great nights, he give you good nights, but in the playoffs he's a no-show. And this year, us Laker fans, us LeBron fans, whatever you want to call it, has been rooting for him, saying, "Listen, D-Lo having a great year. When the playoffs come around, all the haters that talking about D-Lo who of not a playoff performer, he gonna shut y'all up." Here we are. Same shit has happened
telling
again.
you, bro.
And this is the issue with D-Lo. Like, my problem is, okay, I understand being a basketball player, some nights you ain't gonna have
Yeah,
it.
it ain't gonna go
I
in
mean,
every
some nights you feel it and
You coulda-
everything
you
going
coulda
in.
went to the hole though, got a layup.
Free throw line something. You
You
had a
feel me?
damn donut.
Yeah, Klay
24
Thompson the
minutes.
same way though. I feel the same way
I mean,
about
but
Klay.
Clay.
He did not advance his game. The
I
way
mean,
I thought he
that's
should've,
true. But at the
you
same
know.
time, Clay is at his
A
advanced
legend
years,
already, yeah.
and he's hurt,
Yeah, legend.
and he's proven Clay is a walking Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is.
So I mean, he don't have nothing. He don't have shit to prove to nobody at this point. Right now, D-Lo, you have dilemma on you.
He got a contract. He needs
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Get.
You a free agent this year.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you you have something to
You
prove.
think they gonna trade him?
If I want that nigga gone.
You know it's
I
Lee
want him
GM
gone.
now. You know it's
And-
Lee GM
and-
now.
Hey, Lee GM
He
about
don't
to
want you gone.
Hey, LeBron about to be going to a different team anyway.
You think Bronny going to the NBA this year?
Yeah. Probably. I mean, you talking Bronny? No,
Yeah.
no. I thought you said Brian.
I think it's gonna wait the next year.
Well, again, D-Lo, I'm not happy with D-Lo. I mean, you go out there and have a fucking donut again,
Yeah.
and then on the bench, like this would piss me off. This would really piss me off, and I'm getting irritated now because I see it in my mind. This dude literally in the huddle. We just talked about this for the podcast start.
Yeah, taking the thing
in
off
a
his
fucking
leg.
huddle.
He said, "I'm through with y'all."
I don't give a damn. Listen, bro. I've been playing basketball all my life. One thing that I always learn: when you lose lose as a fucking team. You win as a team.
Yeah.
You do not. I don't give a damn how mad you are, how pissed off you are. You lose like a fucking team. We in a huddle. We getting blown out. You got a fucking donut. The least you could do is listen to the coach talk. That's the least you could do.
You know what I think it is though, right?
What?
I think he on some shit like, "Hey, I'm already mad, so them niggas ain't gonna be mad at me because I'm already mad."
Man, fuck you. Nigga,
You know
got
how
a
people,
donut.
you know how people do though. I'm already mad, man. Don't say nothing to me.
Bro, I don't get
He
you
like,
need-
bro, if
I
I-
need to say something
He
to
like,
you.
if I play real mad, LeBron will keep me on the team until
Bro,
next year.
nigga,
That's what he said. I swear to
LeBron might
God.
not be on the team next year, so he
Nah,
might not.
LeBron ain't going nowhere.
I'm just
He
saying,
he made
bro.
too much money for them.
I'm just saying, listen,
He would never
D-Lo,
get traded.
I love you, D-Lo. I really do love
like
D-Lo.
the D-Lo, too.
But at the same time, I can't fuck
But they
with you
did
no
the same
more.
thing with Russell Westbrook. It's something with the Russells, with
Hey,
the Warriors.
but
I mean the
Russ-
Lakers. I'm sorry.
Russ, okay, again, Russ is proven. Like Russ,
He had a donut too.
Russ had a few donuts. He hit the top of the
I was about to
backboard.
say he had a few donuts.
And he'll do some crazy shit.
But
Sometimes.
he wasn't the problem, and that's my basis of this
His
conversation.
fit wasn't the problem. D-Lo is fit,
Yeah, he fit.
and that's the problem.
But
That's the problem.
You can't blame the third best player and the fourth best player and not blame the first two.
I mean, but the first two been playing good.
I agree with that, and they do need a third option. But sometimes we need to talk to the coach. Darvin may have to go.
Darvin need to get the fuck out of there too. I was just about to get. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Darvin.
You can't always blame the people in the back seat, bro. They ain't got no keys.
Listen, you didn't let me get to that. Darvin, he need to get the fuck on out of there.
I like Darvin.
I don't know, bro. I'm tired of seeing your hands in your pocket.
Yeah, he look like he worked for LeBron.
Bro.
That's why I like him. I feel like,
bro.
they running the play right here.
And you know what? Get on my damn nerves.
They running the play,
bro. You know what? Get on my nerves after the Lakers game. This team's a hell of a ball club.
They got a lot. That's a high volume team, bro.
Bro, he always say the same shit though.
Yeah, he's like Obama when you get on the mic.
Bro, this dude is so
politically correct every time.
Generic, bro.
Yeah, but hey, I like him though. He fit LeBron, but I feel like LeBron got to have another key with him. He always had another key, and D'Lo is that key. I agree with people being mad at D'Lo for that donut, but bro, D'Lo is a hell of a player. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be a hell of a player and have a donut. I don't give a shit about what you're talking about. You wear purple and gold. You wear purple and gold.
I know.
You wear liquor
colors.
Kobe
would have got you out of there before you tied your shoes up. You'd have been out of here, bro.
You'd
have been out of there.
The Lakers.
But LeBron too nice though.
Okay, at the same time, LeBron's old, so fuck it.
Yeah, he really don't care. He said it. You see what he said? He don't even care.
I mean,
he don't even care.
I'm sure he cares.
I'm
sure he cares, but I don't think like at this point, what the fuck can he do? What the fuck can he do? I mean, you going against the best team, the best player, you get your ass kicked, nothing you can do. Your players out there shooting donuts. I mean,
why in the hold on? I got a question. Why in the post when they know what Joker gonna do, bro? I know what Joker gonna do. He gonna let AD get him to the wing a little bit. And, bro, somebody's going to cut, and he's going to pass the ball every time. Like, the Denver Nuggets is an efficient team, maybe the best efficient team in the NBA.
They are.
Bro, they're going to do the same thing, but you can't stop it. It's kind of like the Warriors back on 16, 17, 18. But if I'm LeBron James and AD, we can stop Michael and Jokic. We can stop them. Why not? Because he going to hit a three, send AD out there, send LeBron out there, and just get Joker. And I really think AD play too soft, bro. These boys ain't from America. They're not from America. So you think of America? No, bro. This man is from over the seas where they really don't care about you.
Exactly.
Play rough. Yeah, they rough. Like, it ain't no rough. You got to stretch it, bro. Like, he from where they ride horses playing basketball. Like, bro, you're not from the city. So
it doesn't mean
AD's laughing and, bro, that man about to joke about you when you get home. Like, bro, I punished AD. I punished the best center. American center, you know what I'm saying? Besides Joel Embiid, he had a 50-point game. How you feel about that?
Joel is Joel, bro. I mean,
you still trust in the process?
No, process. I mean,
I got faith in Tyrese Maxey though, but I don't think they're gonna win no chip. I don't think they're gonna win no chip unless they get another key as well.
Well, I think Boston probably gonna make it back to the finals. Nuggets probably gonna make it to the finals, and if I had to pick between the both of them, I think the Nuggets will win. But I will say this: the Timberwolves got the best chance of beating the Nuggets.
I believe that too, and I really think they are gonna beat the Nuggets. I hope they do. Don't speed past this. What's going on with your man Damian Lillard and Giannis?
I don't fuck with Dame like that.
I fuck with Dame. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Dame.
I mean, cause Dame. Okay, I'm trying to be quick. Dame really don't. Dame really. I love Dame's game. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's a great point guard.
The thing about it is, what the Bucks fucked up is, first of all, you hired Doc Rivers, you fired Mike Budenholzer, Mike was a great coach.
Why do we keep praising Doc Rivers?
Doc hasn't won shit, one ring. I don't understand. Listen,
he had some of the best teams ever,
bro. I've never seen a fucking coach in my life get praised for one ring.
Was he one? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Was he one of the people that got fired from ESPN?
Yeah, I don't know. No, he didn't get fired. He got hired, but then he took the Bucks job.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was about to say something out of context.
Bro, I've never seen a coach get glorified for one fucking ring.
He famous though.
Bro, Doc,
everybody love him.
Who?
Because he had the Boston Celtics, bro. That's where he got all his claim to fame. When we seen Rajon Rondo be a real point guard, when he was trash,
one ring.
Yeah,
one ring
in NBA wise, and then he blossomed to a star.
Listen, that shit was 16 years ago.
Yeah, and then
it's a whole different league now.
Yeah, I understand.
You have not been, bro. You have not won shit in 16 years.
I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Greg Pop, he's a coach. Greg is a great coach, but
I think Greg got a passport or another citizenship. He keep getting foreign players.
Hey, that's the league right now. But we gonna get deeper into the playoffs once the shit happen, because if we start to get deeper, obviously I don't have shit to talk about because my team about to head to Cancun, and we're gonna be on the beach looking at
I don't even think LeBron care no more.
I mean, LeBron, old.
But I feel like the older you play, the more it's gonna mess up your legacy. Kind of how like what they try to say about Jordan with the Wizards.
With him not slowing down, I mean, it's hard to kind of mess up your legacy when you're not slowing down.
If you're not winning, bro, what are you playing for? But everybody can't be
Accolades.
Kobe though, because Kobe was played and he was trash, but he was kept trying to get the team better until he realized it's my body that's broke down.
I think that's probably the one. I mean, I think LeBron gonna slow down. Before, I think
LeBron on
he
that
ain't gonna slow
shit,
down.
but I ain't gonna say nothing
Hey.
else. I ain't gonna say nothing else though, bro. And that's just my opinion, bro. And yeah, don't criticize me, but ain't no way this man out here doing that. He needs on that shit or crack. Which one you want to guess with? Yeah, bro. He's taking a clean shot.
This was the episode
Real
that I
talk.
gotta find.
Yeah, real talk. I always want to say this on camera. LeBron on that shit. And I fuck with LeBron. I've been loving LeBron, but bro, let's be honest, bro. We never seen this before.
So you want to talk about that now too, or you want to talk about that in the future? LeBron on steroids.
Yeah, we gotta
steroids.
we gotta talk about that because I think so. I think he's using not steroids, but what is it called? Sports enhancing drugs.
Sports enhancement.
Man, that's steroids, bro. Yeah, LeBron. I'm telling you, LeBron could have been a baseball player.
Probably would.
Man, I'm telling you, if he would have been in football, he would have been the same person. Like he wouldn't have been injured or nothing. Would have been like, bro, how is this man doing this?
I don't think he probably would have played as long.
Yeah, because they would have caught on.
Probably.
They would have caught on, like, bro, how he ain't got injured yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came into high school and he's even bigger now. He was big then.
I mean, he a lot more bigger now.
Oh, of course, but I'm saying.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? How did you
For him
get,
being a high school student, that shit is
man,
super
bro,
natural.
somebody. Hey, bro, tell you this real quick. I'm telling you, you can be jump out the gym. He been jumping out the gym ever since. Can't stop him. But yeah, another question I got for you. Who do you think is the future of the NBA right now? Because Anthony Edwards said it would be him 2 or 3 years, but it's kind of looking like next year if he take it all, he gonna be the face next year. But don't forget about my boy John Morant, and I want you to answer.
The face of the league in the next, the future of the league is got to be Ant.
So you don't think it's gonna be a foreign athlete like a Canadian player like Shai?
Joker is either Joker or Ant. In my opinion, that's two best players that I could think of. I mean, Shai's
Joker
great.
too damn slow.
And he's skilled.
He's so skilled though, bro.
That's the
I can't
sad
play.
part.
I cannot play. Luka's slow too, but Luka ain't that damn slow though.
Yeah, Luka.
Joker is literally toying with y'all.
Please don't. Man, please. I don't want to talk about this no more, bro.
Well, you don't want to talk about Luka?
I don't want to talk about
If
the NBA
Luka
no
and
more.
Kyrie get farther than AD and LeBron, bro, somebody owe me some money somehow.
Yeah, man. Well, this was another episode of Back of the Class podcast. I'm Tater Don. You done put me through hell, RJ, so I'm done talking to you.
You feel me?
I'll see you soon. Thank you.